week. Man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's a game before the game. Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Let's get it.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go from NRG Stadium. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
They drop that ball, boy. You don't want that ball.
And the Eagles get to it.
Hey, you better quit. Man, you see how we doing it, man. FB, man, family for everything, you feel me?
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Here's 2nd and 7. Gets everything he has under this throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage. You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Mahomes to throw for it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Panthers, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to...
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, Mayfield. And the defender comes away with it. That's their rookie from Notre Dame.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He's trying to push the field. Now this is intercepted. That is
My boy don't
back-to-back
do that. Okay.
passes. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This has been a trend, yet another interception.
Slay.
Darius Slay has it.
Slay.
He takes this one back for the pick six.
Slay.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point.
Slay.
The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He'll begin his return from the 11. He stopped on the return at the 27.
If you watching and coming on Twitch, I can't see Twitch
They'll
right
get
now.
this drive started. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. That's
So I
16
really
on
okay.
the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they could focus, they could adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, or it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Completed to his running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They'll run for this. And he heads out
Why
of bounds.
he
Great pickup
that
on
boy
that
running
run.
out of bounds.
It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion here. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Baker now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Mayfield now from the gun.
How you getting beat? Look at my boy playing.
Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Okay.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one
Cal
off.
pitch don't block
And he's just
nobody.
spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hike the ball.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we
And
get
tried
timeout
to
taken.
hike the ball.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
I'm good.
One final shot before halftime. He's on the move. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the
99
15-yard
speed
line.
and he wearing new slow.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
None of the abilities work like they used to.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So Josh Jacobs
will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. 3rd and short, Mayfield. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one.
By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, you block.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes.
Who threw the ball to?
Another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Who threw the ball? Come on, he got
3rd first half interception.
Okay.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Mayfield. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw is Mayfield. Chased out to his right. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running on first here with Jacobs. Still going past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. 16 yards on the play.
Can we please line up?
And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 31. Buys. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it.
I was finna say.
Jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered.
Put the body on the
Joe,
line for his
you
team.
supposed to be right there.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in
Cover
KC.
3. Nobody's in the middle.
Panthers
Okay.
going for the win here. They'll try and punch it in. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He gets another shot here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. That one is good.
I get it.
And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick?
Yeah,
He
man.
didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it.
Man,
Good
man.
field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And
Get out
they
of
finally
bounds.
bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike
Hurrah.
for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Come on, Patrick.
Setting up to pass. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it
My
down.
game to win, nigga. Real street, nigga. You got
Kicker
one
all
more
lined up
time,
and ready
then
to boot it
do.
away.
And I don't care about none of it, nigga.
Fielded at the 14. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now a timeout, and there may be time for two plays here,
One
Brock,
more
but a quick
time,
short one does him
then
real
you
good.
do.
Gotta go for broke here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball.
Oh,
They got their own fumble. And he's
Boy,
all
boy,
over
boy,
the
Gabe
edge and
just
out of
tried to
bounds
cheat.
along the line. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling
Gabe
until the
just
very
tried to
end. But their
cheat.
defense carried that small
Check.
lead through to the finish line as they
They tried
escaped
to
with a
cheat.
victory. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotts. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.
1 second, check. Boom, a buzz pad. You know how we do it, man. Buzz.
Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested.
They better not give me an L for that.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag.
Nah, we do it.
Don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
Money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some cloud around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense.
Playoffs?
On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive a gang. Straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had him shipping the benzine. I was 16, eating steak.
Yeah.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Yo.
McCarthy throwing right away. Connects with Johnson.
Hurt him.
He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Zach can use to get my 5 roll
Here's
back.
McCarthy, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even
Yeah, I
as the
let
QB
everybody
escapes
get
the
what they
pocket
gonna
and
get.
buys
Then
extra
I
time
bring out what I'm
secondary,
gonna bring out the
they
side
got
on
real
their
sticky,
face.
stay tight, and force the throw away.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know he got dominant.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Gets this to Johnson.
Slade.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off
You
well.
can hear that?
It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going
Watching
down.
on TV?
They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on,
Yeah.
it'll largely be because of a play just
Man, I
like
had
that
to
one,
restart.
softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On play action now, McCarthy. Rolling out to his left.
Oh, they should have let him through the ball,
And
man.
he
That was
throws
a
this
pig.
away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover,
could be
he
an
wisely
end
just
around.
threw it away.
Buying some time right. This one's good. And he's
Come
brought
on,
down
Joe.
real
Oh,
close
you
to
gotta
goal
lay that
line
nigga
at the
out,
one.
man.
The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Nah.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an
Lakers
open
got
man.
put out that stop watching.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And this is
It just ain't no way with all them unstoppables. I
The Cardinals
got
finish up an excellent
no,
opening series.
no pressure. The 4 unstoppables on the line.
Extra point attempt coming up.
Oh, it's Ultimate Team, man.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a
I
7-0
got 4
lead.
unstoppables on the line, and I got no pressure. You love to see it.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one.
I swear. Or make me have to do it to the
Return
nigga,
starts from the
man.
goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
And you know I do it to a nigga if you tell me to, bro, just because.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Man,
Mahomes
you
starting
already
off with
know
the
it,
throw.
cuz real nigga
Oh, he
ATV.
put everything he had into that.
Give me that ball.
They
Oh,
can't
he
connect on the
paid.
deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him
Yeah,
to
I'm
sneak
just
that
gonna get
throw
on
in.
whatever we need.
He's loaded another one up.
And
And
you
we
know
all
I'm
saw
the
it.
best,
Flag
son.
came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as
I
he was
just
getting
split
hit,
his
Brock, and it's
defense.
incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend.
You ran
pressure.
cover.
That pressure
It's cover
earned that
three
incompletion.
match.
They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter
You got
that
everybody?
last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice
I'm
on that
finna
prior
load in
pass.
right
Here's
now.
2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He lets one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's trying another one deep. And they won't do it. That falls.
I was in a very difficult time.
Oh yeah, I'm a call and get you fired. Man, 19 pretty much since like about 10 months out of high school. Oh, we ain't in my screen when I switch games. This pressure. They gonna end it though.
Oh, nah, I just glitched out. Now I use light screen so I can do it on PlayStation.